Hello, hello, friends. Welcome to Tuesday Night Live with One Crafty Sister. My name is Jennifer Hill with One Crafty Sister, and I am so thankful that you are taking some time to join me for some crafty inspiration tonight. So if you are watching the live on Facebook or YouTube, or you're even watching the replay, go ahead and drop a comment for me to say hello and let me know you're here or where you're tuning in from. Tonight I have one really pretty card. So, I just finished up, if you didn't catch it, I just finished up 6 videos with 2 fun folds for 6 days in a row, and there were an amazing 12 fun folds right here on this channel over the last 6 days, or a few days ago, but 6 days. And so I've been having a lot of fun with those fun folds, and I wanted to try this other type of fun fold that I've actually never made this card before today. So I'm excited to try this with you or share this with you. I already made it, and it doesn't look so fancy. Well, it kind of does. It's really a beautiful card to feature any beautiful paper. Look at this. So pretty. So I'm going to share that with you. But I just wanted to, before we even got that far, just share a couple other little bits of information, kind of do some housekeeping real quick. For those of you that ordered the Craft Along kit for the holiday break fun fold craft along, those have been shipped out. There's one of you that is not shipped out because I'm waiting for your add-ons, and I'll make sure that you know that. I do have just a couple of kits left. If that's something you're interested in, just drop a comment that says fun fold link. If you just say fun fold link, I'll send you it, or you can find it in another post here, or I can add it to the video link here. But if you specifically say fun fold link, then I will send you that information if you're interested in snagging one of those extra Craft Along kits. It comes with a pack of Hobby Haven DSP, some embellishments, some ribbon, die cuts already cut for you. Oh, I have an echo? That's weird and different. There's always something new. Always something new. Does everyone hear an echo on Facebook? If you're on YouTube, Amanda, do you hear an echo? I'm going to wait for you to comment, but I'm going to keep talking just in case and see. And if you're on Facebook and you're not Karen Geckler, let me know if you hear an echo as well. I wouldn't be surprised. There's always something new every time I go live. I'm like, I just want to shoot myself in the head sometimes. Not really, but, kinda. It's a pain in the rear sometimes. Yes, a little. Okay.
Yeah, I hear an echo on Facebook.
You hear an echo on Facebook. That is weird. What's echoing? I do not know. Let's see here. Mike. I changed microphones. Does it sound any better? Julie, can you tell me? Because I did change a microphone to see. It might take a minute because there's a delay.
Oh, I definitely hear it on YouTube as well.
You hear the echo?
Mm-hmm.
Do you still hear an echo?
I still hear an echo.
You still hear an echo. Well, okay. Someone else says no, that they don't hear an echo now. So, but you can hear me, right?
Yes.
And you still hear an echo? If it's not one thing, it's another.
Sounds like you're in a well.
Okay, I'm trying a different microphone, switching to a different microphone. I don't know if it will make a difference. There are options for me here, but I don't know if they change anything. The only other, I have one other option.
Hold on.
I have one other option.
Nope, I think that fixed it.
You think that fixed it?
I think so.
Okay. All right. Yay, that worked. Okay. Hopefully it's better now. Okay. Technology. I shared this the other day. Like I am seriously like a fairly tech-enabled person. And so I don't know why these little hiccups keep happening, but I'm plugging through and I'm going to keep going, and this dang IT crap is not going to get me down. I might scream when I get off the video, but, you know, so, okay. Well, hello all. It's so nice to see so many of you joining today, and some that maybe I haven't seen since before the holidays. So that's always nice to see you. I love seeing familiar faces and new faces as well. Thank you for joining. Thank you for those who shared. My business, especially on here, is a lot of word of mouth. So if you think that someone else might enjoy watching a crafty video tonight or some other time, please share this video with them.
It's fixed on YouTube as well.
Awesome. So what I was saying is, there's a lot of things happening right now, and so before I make this beautiful, unique card, I'm going to share a little bit about those things with you, and there is a link in the video description to all the information. Stampin' Up! Dropped all kind of things today. It's a huge day in Stampin' Up! World. We have a new mini catalog, the January to April mini catalog. We have new online exclusives. We have a new product of the month. We have 3 new kits. It's bonus days. Bonus days is awesome because when you shop for $50, you get $5 to spend in February on any order, and you can accrue as many of those as you want. So for every $50, whether it's in one order or several orders, you will get another coupon, bonus days coupon, emailed to you to spend in February. So it's super fun, and you still earn your Stampin' Rewards. So not only are you getting that $5 to spend in February, but you're also earning your Stampin' Rewards that you can also spend in February. So how fun is that? You could get so much for free in February. I have a long email with a lot of bonus days coupons from placing a big order today. So I'm excited. And so you should check out, there's a link in the video description that'll take you to kind of like a little bit more information, and then a link to my online store from there so you can check it all out. So many fun things. The product of the month, I don't have yet because it just dropped today, but it's called Fabulous Phrases, Fabulous Sayings. Fabulous Sayings. It's a sentiment stamp set. And if you're not familiar with the product of the month, when you spend $75, you can add this item to your order for just $5. So it's a beautiful stamp set with different sayings, and I love it very much. It has some really good sayings on it, and it's very versatile. So there's a happy birthday, and there's things for all kind of things that you need to send card for. So very versatile. So check that out as well. And if you missed it, I launched something called the Happy Mail Society, and I am super excited about this. This is similar to my card club that I used to do, but it's different, and there's lots of fun, special, unique touches to it. And so if you are like me, who sometimes you make cards, but you need to give yourself time to sit down and be thoughtful about sending them, then the Happy Mail Society is for you. If you just want to make very beautiful cards with great versatile sentiments all year long, and you don't have to think about designing and figuring out how to do that, then the Happy Mail Society is for you. If you would like the kit shipped to you because you don't live near me, but you enjoy watching my classes and watching the cards that I make, and you would want to make some of my projects at home, you can have the Happy Mail Society shipped to you. And if you're local, you can join me in my studio for a studio experience with the Happy Mail Society. So I am just really thrilled. This is something I've been working on in the background for the last several months, and I'm really excited to kick it off for this new year. So there is a link as well to the Happy Mail Society info page in the video description. So I would love for you guys to click on the link and read a little bit more about it. And if you think that's something that fits your bill and speaks to you, we would love to have you join us in this new journey, Happy Mail Society. Okay, let's stamp, and I'm going to tell you this card is kind of related to Happy Mail Society because I'm using many of the products that we are featuring in this very first Happy Mail Society class. So let me flip the camera down. So we will be, just get you up there. We will be using the Banner Sayins stamp set, and this is another just really versatile stamp set. Now it does come in a bundle with a banner punch. The banner punch is not available right now. It's been really popular. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, it's right here. I had it out already. So it looks like this. 3 banners, punch. Okay, so this is currently not available. You do not need it for this class, but we are featuring this stamp set, and I love all the sentiments. My favorite one, which really made me say, I need this stamp set, is this one right here. Consider yourself hugged. Okay, so that for me did it for me. I love that. But I also love these fun fonts and how you can use these sentiments together. So many of them. You can use multiples of them. Cue the confetti. You did it. Celebrate. Like you could use multiple ones of them. And so I just love that. Amanda, the punch will be back. Don't worry. It will be back. But so this is the stamp set that we're using. And then we're also featuring the beautiful Brush with Beauty Designer Series paper. Like I am so obsessed with all these beautiful patterns. These 2 are my favorite. I mean, they're just beautiful. Like I want a dress that looks like this. I want a dress out of these. Can someone find me dresses that look like this? But there's also these really cool water or like plaster oil painting patterns on the B-sides, on the back of those pretty florals. And then there are also some stripes and these little kind of hash marks. Not really sure what you would call that. Oh, there's another one of those pretty kind of oil painting looks. So really pretty paper. And you're going to get a pack of this in your first Happy Mail Society that comes in the mail to you or that you take at my studio. And so this is a card that you could make. And then there's also these beautiful cards that we will be making. That was just a quick sneaky peek. Sneaky peek so fast. But let me see. Let me show you which one is my favorite. I think this one is my favorite. I don't know why. I think it's because it's got this paper. It's got some texture in the paper and embossing as well. So visual texture and actual texture. So anyway, beautiful cards, beautiful time, and some intentionality around our card making. So to make this card that I'm sharing tonight, you need 2 pieces of 6x6. So I have these 2 patterns here. We're going to see both sides of it. Okay. We need some early espresso and very vanilla. And we also need some very vanilla stylish shaped circles, and then some other cardstock that we are going to cut some dies out of. So this is Old Olive, Mossy Meadow, and Calypso Coral. You'll also want to have handy a circle punch of any size. You can also use the modern oval punch, or even the heart hexagon punch. A lot of different punches you can use for what we're going to do with this. Okay, so we've got our 2 pieces, and these are the pieces that I wanted, the patterns that I wanted to show on the outside. Okay, so we need to do some scoring on these. So I'm going to bring my trimmer in, and this pattern, if you notice, it has like the pattern doesn't go all the way to the edge. So I used this as this piece on my card. Okay, so I need to score in from this at 2 inches because we're kind of creating a flap. Okay, so that one is scored at 2 inches, and our other piece is scored at 3 inches. This is a super easy and beautiful card style. So we're just going to fold this piece in half. And then this piece, I'm going to take and burnish. And then I am going to use, this is a retired stamp, but I wanted a corner rounder. So on the Detailed Trio, I'm going to take and round these corners. Okay. So there are my rounded corners. These 2 patterns back to back look gorgeous together as well. I seriously just love this paper. Okay. Now, we are going to take, and I have to look at my sample real quick. I don't want to show you yet. Okay, just want to make sure I remembered what I was doing. Now, I want this pattern to be upright. Okay, so just to give you an idea, this is going to be like this, and this is going to fold over. So you see how that resembles that. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take, and I was showing you that because you want to see how your pattern goes. If you have a directional pattern, you want to make sure that from the inside, when you're looking at it like this, it looks like it's going in the right direction. So if you're using something that's not non-directional, it doesn't really matter. But if you are using a directional patterned paper, because this is a great card to use if you have a lot of hoarded, beautiful pattern papers. Okay, so I'm encouraging, I'm pointing at you. I'm pointing at you, each one of you who probably has a few packs of paper. This is a great card to use up some of those beautiful papers. Okay, I'm going to take, and I do want to mark just midway just to give me like a visual. I'm going to mark at 6 inches with a pen. So I'm just going to draw a line, kind of, I'm going to cut it out so it doesn't matter if you see it, if it's big. Okay, so I drew a line at like 3 inches. And I'm using that because I want to line up, and this is something that I did on my circle punches to help me. Do you see that little line right there? I drew that line. That's like a centering line for me. And it helps when I do things like this. So I have that line that I drew there, and I can kind of line it up with the line that I have on the metal of my punch. And it's just kind of a good visual for me for where center is. All right, so I just cut a little half circle out, and I'm going to turn this over, and I'm going to add tear and tape on 3 sides. So let's, oh, that's the end of that tear and tape roll, but I've got some more. So I'm going to take and add some here. I need to cut that a little shorter. There, and then across the entire bottom. My husband is talking to the cats. Well, to one of them, right? Do you still have Maple?
No.
Oh, so who knows who he's talking to? One of them or both of them. He loves those little girls, let me tell you. He would not want the public to hear him talking to the girls. But he doesn't, even when we have guests at the house, he still talks to them like they are his baby girls. Okay. So I am going to take my bone folder and just go over these to make sure that it's adhered really well to my pattern paper. And then I'm going to use my favorite piece of my Take Your Pick tool. This is from the Take Your Pick tool add-on kit, and it's like my dental tool, I call it. It's my favorite one. I hardly ever use the regular piercing tool anymore because I used it mostly for like picking things apart like this, and this one is just great. Okay, so I had a little piece. We'll just tuck that over. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I have my adhesive here. I'm going to turn this over, and I'm going to line this right along the fold. So that I've created a pocket. Okay, so there's a pocket there. So I want that to sit for a little bit. I want that adhesive to really get stuck before we mess with it. So that's what it looks like right now. Look how pretty that is. I'm going to set that aside, and we're going to do some of the other pieces of our project. All right, we have, oh, I do need a little strip here. Let's see, I forgot that I needed a strip of patterned paper. I have some left over. I have a little scrap here. Okay, so I am going to adhere these two pieces together and just give it a little bit of detail on the bottom. Okay. And then I need to trim some of this off. Five inches. We're going to add this to the bottom here. I'm going to set that aside. Now, I did pull in some extra dies. So I have the Charming Days dies because I wanted some flowers. So we are going to cut out a couple different things. Hello, Maple. Maple, did you come to say hi to everyone? All right, so I'm going to cut out one of these flowers. I'm also going to cut out this full-length flower and leaves, first in Mossy Meadow. And then I'm going to, whoops, sorry. Aunt Julie. She was trying to come see you. I'm going to cut out this other leaf in some old olive, and then I have a little small leaf here that I'm also going to cut out of the mossy meadow. Julie is here working on Retreat Fun because we have Creative Escape in about 3 weeks or so. And so she is making some pretty things. We always get stressed at this time, but also really love it. All the fun things to see it come together. There we go. There's our flower, and I'm going to take and cut this one out again in that Calypso Coral. Oh, that's where that glue was. I had to pull another one out. I'm like, where's my glue? Julie stole it. Julie! She stole my glue. Okay. All right, bye. All right, see you later. So here is another flower. Okay, so we have all of our little die cuts cut. Let's put these back. Okay, so we have a rose, then we have the rose top, we have this other sprig, two sprigs, and then a single flower. So I'm going to take and trim out the bottom of this. Just kind of following the shape. All right. And I'm going to take and add this to that there. I'm going to layer these with just a little bit of glue. Okay, so there's that. Now I'm going to bring in my circles. We have a little bit of stamping to do here. So on the circle for the front of the card, we want to add Sending Love. I'm using Early Espresso ink. Sending my love. And then for this other circle, we're using my favorite sentiment that says, consider yourself hugged, right in the center to the left. So that is all of our stamping. So I've had this sitting here kind of resting. I just want to show you this piece is actually going to slide right down into that pocket that you created, just like that, inside your card. Okay, so you open it and this pulls out. Okay. The Consider Yourself Hugged is going to go on the inside here. So I'm just going to adhere that down with some glue. And then I'm going to take some mini dimensionals and we're going to pop these two up on the inside. Now I'm trying to use up all these, as you guys, if you were watching me last week, I've been trying to use up all these little parts and pieces of dimensionals. I'm still working on it. I'm getting down to my last couple pieces. These are like random little leftover pieces from kits and stuff when you don't need them all for your kits. Just going to add on some of these leaves. There, there, and one more, like right there. All right, so I'm going to take and first add my little leaf there. And then this single rose, oops, let me fix where this is. Right there. Okay. And then we have some of our basic beige classic ribbon, and I am going to pull a length out and we're going to tie kind of like a belly band around it. This ribbon is really easy to tie. It's very soft. Okay. So I just have to share with you this little celebrity thing that happened here. Well, I'm not part of it, but it is kind of funny. So did you guys hear that George Strait was in Florida right now, and he was actually spotted at Winn-Dixie in Denellen, Florida. Denellen is kind of south of Williston, Florida, kind of northeast of Crystal River. And he was spotted in a grocery store. And although the person did ask nicely about taking a picture, he said, look, I'm just here with family, you know, I'd rather keep it kind of low key, which fair enough, you know. But they videoed and showed him in the grocery store just from behind. And I'm like, that is his butt. That is his stance. That's the way he stands. Those are the creases in his Wrangler jeans. That's the way he stands with his feet. I've been watching George Strait for so many years. I know this. I know this. Anyway, so I show a friend of mine at work, lives outside of Denellen. And I showed her the video and she's like, oh my gosh, I know the cashier. I'm going to call and find out. So I'm looking forward to see if she got in touch with the cashier and got just like confirmation. What if the woman didn't even know? I mean, I would think she would, but maybe not everyone knows who he is, who George Strait is. But hopefully she did. Okay. I am putting some glue dots on a few of these leaves just to kind of secure them. I just need a couple, really. Add this. here because I want it to be kind of floofy still. I don't want it stuck down too much. And then this rose is going to go on top of this here. So I do want to add some dimensionals just at the top here, just to give it a little bit of extra height for the flower. What would you guys do if you ran into a celebrity at the grocery store? I'm curious to what you would do. We have, oops, did I not take it? I gotta put glue dot under there. We have run into a celebrity in a couple of places over the last few years in New York City. We ran into the comedian and actor Aziz Ansari. He's super funny. And then another one that was a jerk, so I'm not going to share about that one. I'm not going to give him any attention. All right, I'm just folding up a glue dot and putting it underneath here just to keep our flower tacked down. All right, we're almost done. So, of course, we need some bling, right? So I'm going to add one of these beautiful pearls, a couple of these. Oops. And normally I would add 3, but I'm going to move these out just a little. But I really didn't think this one needed it. Okay. Yeah, Lisa, I love George Strait too. We saw him, we took our mom to see him in concert years ago. And, you know, even at his age then, he still was just, he's so handsome and has such stage presence. It's not like, he's not like a very active person on stage. He stands at his microphone, plays his guitar and sings, but he's so consistent and he's so good and he's just so handsome. You're way too high to say, you're way too shy to say hi, Amanda. Yeah, I mean, sometimes, but you have to be careful snapping a pic. That's the other time I experienced a celebrity. And I didn't even know who he was, but I was trying to take a picture for people who thought it was someone. And he saw me and came running to say not nice things. All right, so that is what the finished card looks like. And then you just put, now you could totally put tear and tape on this, but because this ribbon is sheer, I didn't. And as long as you tie it slightly loose, then, oh, my glue dot's a little stuck. Then you have this beautiful fold up card. How pretty is that? It's just really pretty. Hi, Sherry. Yeah, this is a really pretty card. And the paper is just fabulous. And so these, we'll be using these beautiful papers for the Happy Mail Society. As you can see, sneak peek cards here. And I tell you what, for anyone that joins that's new to me, as far as that's new to Happy Mail Society, which would be anyone that joins, you know, for this month, I think I'm going to throw in this additional project to go along. So you'll actually have an extra card. So I'm going to include, because I really love this and I just want to share this beautiful card with everyone. So if you join Happy Mail Society this month, instead of just getting the 8 cards, 4 designs, I'm also going to include this beautiful card as a bonus card, as a thank you for joining in the first month of my launch of the Happy Mail Society. So if you came on late and you weren't at the beginning, I talked a little bit about Happy Mail Society, and there is a link in the video description that you can go read a little bit more about it and find out more about how to sign up for the delivered experience, which is where it's shipped to you, or the studio experience, which is when you come to my studio. The delivered experience will be shipped out on the 20th of the month. So those will go out on the 20th. You'll also receive your tutorial on the 20th, so you can start getting ready for the fun for your Happy Mail to be delivered. And then look for some fun surprises inside your package besides just your card, kit, and product that's in there. Every month you'll receive $20 to $22+ of Stampin' Up! Product. You'll use them on your projects, as well as have plenty left over for other beautiful projects that you can create. So what do you guys think? Could you see making this fun fold card? I think it is so stinking pretty. And I think I'm just obsessed with this paper. Again, if anyone sees a dress that looks like this, seriously, I'm a dress girl. I have a dress on today. If you see a dress that looks like that, send me a link, because I want it. I do. I want it. So thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. Make sure you check out all the new things that launched on the Stampin' Up! Website today. We have the new January mini catalog. We have a brand new product of the month, which is the fabulous Sayins stamp set, an amazing sentiment stamp set. We have bonus days that started today, which is where you get a $5 bonus day coupon to spend in February when you spend $50. We have 3 new kits. We have, what else? What else am I missing? So many things. So make sure that you check those out and don't miss out on all the fun. Our last chance list was refreshed, so there's more things that are discounted. Another way to get more bang for your buck: discounts, bonus days, plus you get your Stampin' Rewards. That's a triple win right there. Win, win, win. So that is what I have for you guys tonight. A quick and really simple card, but that really packs a wow. Really packs a wow. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. It looks like you did. Thank you for being here, and I look forward to seeing you guys again next Tuesday for another edition of Tuesday Night Live. Have a great night, friends. Bye.